Hello Pisces, I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your January 2020 reading. So Pisces, if you'd like a private reading with me, then you can click on a link up there to book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of ordering, and they're 3 pages long. You'll notice that when you book in, you can check the check boxes to decide what you want the reading about. And there's also some upgrades as well, so you can add some things on for cheaper prices at time of booking. Right, so Pisces, what have you got going on generally in January? In your January. Okay, we've got connection and trust myself. Right, this is about people, people in your life, their opinions, how they're affecting your life, or how their opinions are affecting your life, how their energy is affecting your life. And so if you find, Pisces, that you've got a lot of people around you and they're not necessarily your kind of people, or you've got a lot of different kinds of people. Maybe you've got lots of different groups of friends and they're all very different kind of people. This is about asking yourself, who is good for you, who's going to lead you forward. You are the sum of the people that you hang around with. And so if you're hanging out with all kinds of people, then that's going to keep you in all kinds of energies. And so you can trust yourself, trust the vibration that you've got, where you're wanting to head in your life, and then start spending time with those connections that are in line with that, that are aligned with that. It'll make all the difference to you, because human beings, we get in tune, we get in vibration, same vibration with those that are around us. We see it, like I used to be a neurotherapist, and so doing EEG biofeedback and see it in the brain. I'd have this EEG equipment on, listening to people's brainwaves, and I'd have it on a screen. And if I changed my mind state by meditating while they were on that equipment, I could change their brain state. Me changing mine changed their brain state. And so we pick up on each other's heartbeats, electrical impulses in the brain, and we get on the same vibration. It's a physical thing. Science shows it. And this is how it happens. So this is how we end up being just like the people that are around us. And we don't get to choose that. If they're around us, we get in the same vibration as them. And so Pisces, this is asking you in January to start being a bit more discerning about who you're around, trusting yourself, trusting the decisions that you make for yourself, the direction you want to go in. And it's not all about taking action and changing your inner world. It's about changing who you're hanging out with too, these connections. Not necessarily changing it, but changing like who you're spending that time with. Becoming more aware of that. Pisces, what else have you got going on? January. Generally, we've got go within and passion. Awesome. So this is saying, Pisces, now it's time to focus on what you would really love to do, like what you'd be really passionate about. Now, you might not know what that is, and that's okay. You can choose. Say if you decided that you wanted like the relationship of your dreams now, you don't need to know who it's going to be with. You can just make that decision, right? And this is the same kind of thing. This is more in your work. I'm feeling, Pisces. This is saying you can, and or lifestyle, work or lifestyle, you can just get focused that you want it to be a passionate work now, or you want to do what your soul is yearning to do. You want to do what you're passionate about, or you want to have the lifestyle that you're passionate about. You don't need to know what it actually is in order to have that. You can tune into it, just as you would say, okay, I'm ready for a really great relationship that's long term now. You don't know the details of that either, but you're choosing it as a vibration. So go within and make that decision, make that choice. And so for you Pisces, if you've been just like with your work doing something that you don't like, or doing things that you just like a little bit, it's the year to get on board with your passions, to really make those choices and make this a year to remember. I've been doing 2020 year ahead readings, private ones for people. They're about 9 or 10 pages long, so a lot of detail month by month of what's going to happen for you. And there seems to be a general theme for 2020, and it is that it's getting on with life purpose now. It's like no more messing around, no more wasting life. It's time to start doing what you came here to do. The time is now to get going on that. If you'd like one of those readings, it's still available. There's a link up there to book in for one of those. If you visit behealing.com, you'll see that you can get a $5 voucher if you sign up for my mailing list. And so you can use that for one of these readings. It's just on your first order that you can use that voucher. So you're very welcome to get that. Right, Pisces, what have you got going on in your love life in January? We've got this moment and warmth. Right, this is about loving those that are around you. And so, you know, how I was saying the general energy is about being more discerning about who you're hanging out with, because you're getting in sync with everyone that's around you. In your love life, this is saying you can get in tune with who you really love and what you really love about people, like specific parts of people, just by more openly loving those that are around you. And what I mean by that is, say you've got a friend, one of your best friends who is really funny, and you always feel really great when you're around them. You can open your heart to them, be really warm in this moment around them, and that specific part of them is going to be added into your wish list for your partner, for those single Pisces out there. And so when you are openly loving something about someone, you're adding that in as one of your preferences. And so the partner, the people that you attract in for romantic relationships are going to have that about them. So just look at the people around you now and start loving those specific things that you do really love about them. In this moment, warm, open your heart, love that thing about them, and that's going to get, it's like it's your wish list, you know, to the universe. It's like, I want more of this out of people. But if you're single, it's adding that to your wish list of what you want your partner to be like too. Great advice. What else is going on in your love life, Pisces, in January? Yes. You're on track to getting what you want. Now, what I'm hearing from this is the universe knows who's right for you. It knows who you are. It knows who's right for you. And making these wish list kind of thing of what you want in a partner, it's not about you asking for it because you've already asked for it. The universe knows. It's about you getting aligned with it. So it's about you realizing. So it's like, say if you went up to a buffet and you'd hardly tried any food before. Maybe you're in a new country and you go to a buffet and you're not really sure what to put on your plate because you've not tried any of it before. Yeah. And so it's like that same kind of thing. You're trying things out, you're picking things out, and you're on track with that. So when you try something, it's like, I don't know where I'm going with this really. You've chosen that thing, you know that you've chosen it, and that's you getting in alignment with it, if you know what I mean. So writing down a list of what you want in your soulmate or a potential partner is getting you in alignment with that. Is having you realize what it is that you want. It's not about asking the universe. The universe already knows. And so this is saying that you are on track to getting what you want. You're already on track to getting what you want, but you need to realize it. Like, you need to taste that food first. You need to realize that you like that food, so that you're oriented in that direction, so that you'll choose it when it's on that buffet. So you'll choose it when that person shows up in your life. It's good news for Pisces. And so for the Pisces that have been waiting out, you know, that are ready for that partner, for the big one, you're on track to it, on its way. It's on its way. Now, Pisces, what have you got going on with your work in January? I'm picking up that you've got some changes going on, Pisces, and it's mystery. You've got the mystery card, which means it's a path to what you really want to do. You know, we had that passion card. So maybe you have already made that decision, or you're getting an idea that that's where your higher self is pushing you at the moment. And this mystery path, you know, it's your higher self leading you on that mystery path. Like, I didn't know that I wanted to do this stuff, and I didn't decide to do this stuff. I just followed my guidance. I just followed my guidance to it. And so it started off by me making a business in neurotherapy when I moved to Australia. That changed to adding massage to it, which ended up me doing readings with the people that I was working with when we were really quiet. And so I was doing neurotherapy, massages, and readings. Then I started doing readings online because I was fully booked, of people were booking in with me, trying to book in with me, and they couldn't because I was fully booked. So I started doing them by phone and doing them by email, and then I put it on my website, and then I was writing a book, and before long I couldn't do the in-person stuff anymore because I was so busy online. And so that was my mystery path to what I'm doing now, and it's still unfolding. I'm still following my guidance, like doing these YouTube videos. And so you've got a mystery path like that leading you to what would be perfect for you, and it's not necessarily big changes. Like, I've been doing this online stuff for about 10 years now in this way. Well, not specifically this way. The YouTube thing is kind of new, but those little changes, the little tweaks, have got it more and more aligned with myself, with me and myself, and what works best for me, and what works best for my customers, and how I can best serve people with my gift. And in the same way, Pisces, you've got that too. This mystery path, tweaking things, reminding you of what your gifts are, getting you on track with that, giving you opportunities to steer you in that right direction. You've got this mystery path to that work that you'd be really passionate about. And you've got to trust yourself, right? And so every step of the way, I was just saying yes to it, because my guidance is solid. I know that. I can trust myself. I can trust that guidance. And so I was following it. But you maybe, Pisces, haven't been following that. Maybe you've been having the ideas and the inspiration. That is this path, this mystery path, but you haven't been following. Maybe you've been questioning it. A lot of people come to me for readings because of that. They want the confirmation, to get the ideas, to get the inspiration, they're getting that intuition, but they need the confirmation through me, to actually go ahead with that. And so learn to trust yourself, Pisces, if it takes getting readings so that I can confirm it. So I'm saying the same thing as your intuition is saying, then go ahead and do that. But you can do it yourself. You can trust yourself, Pisces, and move down that path. You've got to trust the universe, trust your higher self. It is leading you to everything that you want. It is. What else with your work, Pisces? Oh, okay. Fulfillment. So it's not just the work that you're going to be passionate about, it's what's really going to fulfill you. So you're going to get so much more from it than money. It's going to fill up your heart. You're going to feel more of a whole person when you're doing it, learning things about yourself, getting to know yourself. It's going to be more attuned with yourself. So you're going to feel great. It's going to fill you up in many ways. And mirror reflection. This is saying that the universe has shown you people. It's shown you people that are doing similar things, not similar in the way that you're going to do it, but similarly filling themselves up with work. So if you've had friends or acquaintances, recent ones around you, that are showing you they're doing their business, or they're working on their passion, or maybe you've been watching YouTube videos and you're like, wow, yeah, they're doing their thing. And the universe is showing you what is available to you too, not the specifics, not that you'll be doing it in the same way, but that you can also be fulfilled too. So you're definitely on track to that, Pisces, because if you're seeing it in other people around you, it means that you're already manifesting it. You're already drawing that vibration towards you in other people, and that's one of the first steps. That's one of the first steps to manifestation. So get focused on your fulfillment, Pisces. Know that you're on track with that, and again, keep on following that mystery path, because your higher self is leading you to it. And just like I said with the relationship stuff, it's about you getting aligned with it. It's not necessarily about you asking for it, because the universe already knows what will be exactly right for you, what will be perfect for you. It's about you getting in alignment with that. So it's about you realizing in your mind so that you can get focused on it. You realizing what it is that you want in your mind. So you don't need to know beforehand. You don't need predictions beforehand. You don't need like a business plan kind of thing. I never had one. I wouldn't have been able to think this up. I wouldn't have been able to think this up at all. I just followed the path to it. Okay, Pisces, what have you got going on with your money in January? You've got believe in yourself and feel it. Right. Now this is about your feelings about money. So Pisces, if you've been feeling lack, do you get an amount of money in, maybe a bonus or your pay, and straight away you're feeling like it's not enough rather than feeling like it is enough? What are the feelings that money is giving you? What are the feelings that money is giving you? Because this is saying that it's all about your belief in yourself. So whether you know it or not, you're thinking it's about the money. You're thinking it's about, the actual amount of money that's coming in, making you feel bad or not. But it's actually not. Sometimes it's your perspective about it, One person can receive $100 and just be ecstatic and so grateful for it. Another person can receive it and go, well, that's not enough. It's nowhere near enough for what I need. Completely different feeling from perception. But this is saying it's not, there'll be an element of that for you, Pisces, but this is more about your belief in yourself, right? And so maybe when a certain amount of money comes in for you, you are seeing it as a reflection of your worth instead of seeing it as a reflection of how you are feeling about your worth, because that's what it is. Yeah. The amount of money you're receiving at the moment is about how you feel about yourself. It's about how you feel about your worth. It's about that, the value that you're feeling in yourself. And so now is the time, Pisces, to start believing in yourself, start believing that you deserve more, start believing that you deserve a great life, and feel that you deserve it, and that's going to change your relationship with money when it does come in. You're going to feel better about it. So imagine if you decide, you deserve a lot more money, and then and you're really feeling that, and you're like, okay, I'm going to get a lot more money now. I'm determined I'm going to get a lot more money. Then when money starts coming into you, you're going to feel good about it. You're going to be, yes, that's the first step to it. Yes, that's the second step to it. All the foundation is believing in yourself and feeling good about yourself and in your deserving in that, Pisces. Excuse me. Pisces, what else about your money this month, January? Oh, right. Maybe Pisces, I know Pisces, you're very heart-centered people, aren't you? It's about connections. It's about relationships with you. Maybe you're putting money, not second place, not even third place. Maybe you're putting it in last place because it's not that important to you. And that's good. Like, it's good to have, to know what your priorities are, to know what's really important to you. This says relationships are really important to you, Pisces. And that's a good thing. There's not ever one single person that's on the deathbed saying, oh, I wish I'd made more money. Not one person says that. What they talk about is the relationships, wishing that they'd spent more time with their family, wishing that they'd had certain experiences. But what they talk about on the deathbed, it's about experiences. It's about things that they were scared to do that they wish that they would have done, and predominantly it's about relationships. And so you're on track with that. Your priorities are great, but this is about your money, right? And Pisces, you are allowed to include that within it. And so the way you do money is the way that you do anything in life. We tend to have the same patterns because we're the same vibration. We have the same patterns with everything. And so the way that you approach money is the way that you approach food, is the way you approach your work, is the way that you approach relationships. And so this is saying, apply, your focus on relationships, the way that you deal with relationships, which is really good, Pisces. Apply that to money too. How can you apply that to money? How can you start romancing money? How can you, you can imagine money as being a person and start having a healthy relationship with it. Start having a functional relationship with money, and you'll start getting that money that you deserve, which is going to help your relationships too when you step up. Because I feel like some of you Pisces, you're heading for a much better relationship, but much better romantic relationship than you've expected before, than you have experienced before, for those of you that are single. And it's going to require you to step up in your money too, to step up in your abundance too, to have this relationship. Because remember, the partner that you're bringing in is going to be doing everything in their life in the way that they approach things too. And so you want somebody that's, feeling fulfilled. You want someone that's living their passion, that's doing work that they love, who's experiencing abundance, who's got lots of friends that they love around them. You want a whole person, yeah? And so this is your call to be getting whole, to raise your money up to that same level as your relationships. There you go, Pisces. If you like that reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment about what you resonated, how you resonated with that, what you got out of it. Pisces, share this with your friends as well. If you like these readings, please share with your friends. I'm going to be doing a competition soon, so stay subscribe to my channel. Keep on watching my videos because I'm going to announce that very, very soon, within the next few days. Have amazing January, Pisces, and I'll see you next time. Bye.